mastered most of the routine a week ago.
Nervous? I'm not excited though. Worried.
But have been struggling with the difficult technical moves.
The one thing that we're all really concerned about is the resurrection move. And we're not saying we can't do it, we're just very aware of how big a challenge that move is.
Now, with the performance just days away, Ashley has called them to London. The polo players think they're coming for a studio rehearsal, but instead, he's arranged for them to perform in public at Spitalfields Market in London's East End.
So I'm a bit worried right now because Jord and Mitchell have kind of been telling me that the polo players haven't been, how do I put this, living up to expectations. Today is the day that I need to get them up on the stage and just see exactly where they are at in this process. You guys are down here today and we'll do a little bit of rehearsal and stuff, but the idea today primarily is to see your routine. So what I've done is arranged a space for you to dance in.
It's just there, right? You're kidding me.
If they cope with this, all it's going to do is kind of increase my confidence and increase their confidence for the night.
We've never done it without a diversity person going, and 1, 2, 3. We've never done that yet.
So this kind of is really and truly a mental exercise. This is a rehearsal for the mind for them, really.
The best thing to think about is the people that will watch us do not know what we should look like.
We're here, we've got to do it, let's do it.
I need the toilet.
Having never performed to an audience, the polo players have to street dance in front of hundreds of strangers.
As their teacher and their choreographer, I've kind of put them out here and all these people are about to watch them. They turn around and go, oh. Then it's like, who are they looking at, really? They're not just looking at them, they're looking at me. Oh my God, they look so scared, I can see it in their faces.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh, and he dropped it.
Oh, Ruth missed the butterfly kick. It's all okay. It's not started well.
Oh my God. Baby, let me
Do you know what? My head is exploded at the moment. That is what you call a ripple of sympathetic applause, I think. Do you know what? It's the single worst performance I've ever seen in my life.
It was really bad, my friend, believe me. It was really bad.
You probably are looking at us thinking, oh my gosh, I thought they'd be here and they're here.
Yeah.
Because I feel that.
We knew it was going to be this week. There were people around, not outwardly laughing, but kind of going,
What's this about?
what's this about?
Yeah.
I would honestly say, kind of, as a choreographer, I've never put anything on the stage that's crumbled that badly before.
It's disheartening. I mean, I think everybody else feels the same. We've just not had enough time. I think perhaps as well the routine's maybe been a little bit above our station.
But when I've been called a pessimist, I was actually being a realist, and today I proved my point.
You guys have got to step right up massively. So if you guys are ready to work, I'm ready to work. I think we need to go back right away and just get cracking.
Okay.
All right?
Ashley and the polo players head to Diversity HQ to rehearse until he's satisfied.
He set a hard routine because he thought we were capable of it, and I would have probably thought he looked at us today and thought, has he made a mistake?
today's D-Day, no doubt about it. So we are literally going to be here into the night until this routine's finished. You know, these guys are going to want to go home, they're going to be tired, but it's just going to be about working right down to the bone and really getting the most I can out of them tonight.
Ashley must break the routine apart and fix each section.
So I think the first thing we're going to crack is when they go down to the floor, Ruth does a butterfly kick along the front and they do the resurrection. Today, this is what kind of happened. That was kind of like the whole extent of that section.
With time running out, Ashley is forced to simplify the most ambitious move in the routine.
Now, this is where it changes up a little bit. This is the move. Your right leg comes in like this. That one goes out. That hand goes back there. And you push away. This is the move all together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ha, 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 ha. It's looking so much neater, so much cleaner. And we've kind of ticked one thing off the list of awful moments from earlier.
Doing this move, we're all more unified and it's a lot neater.
After 3 hours in the studio, they are still only a third of the way through the routine.
Right, so guys, we've had to get rid of the resurrection, right? But I'm not giving up on the jump and roll. Hey, go.
The simplified jump is still too much for Alison, so Ashley is forced to make another change.
What I'm thinking is, right, you only need 2 jumpers to make this work, and I can choreograph it. 5, 6, 7, 8. Gary, 2, 3, 4. Ruth, 6, 7, 8. It's messy, but we've got it. Have a break, and then we'll come back and we'll start again. All right?
10 o'clock. They are only halfway through the routine. Brit's fiancé Andrew calls. He's away on business and expects her to be at home.
He doesn't know I'm in London, he thinks I'm in Yorkshire, so I was just thinking, don't ask me where I am. Don't ask me where I am.
After 7 hours of relentless drilling, Ashley spots another problem.
I don't know what to do. I've never come across a group with so much potential yet. Just so much kind of fluctuation in the execution of it. It's like, they've got it, they've just got it, but they're so inconsistent, it's unbelievable. Inconsistency is one thing I can't remedy. Listen to the counts. Let's go, and again. And again, let's go. Boom, boom, ha, boom, boom, ha, boom, boom, ha, boom, boom, ha. You guys fluctuate between completely in or completely out. Spot on or a load of rubbish. That was a load of rubbish. Let's go. It's not good enough. Nowhere near. Do it again. Back to the mallet bit. Ready? Let's go. And let's go from here. So, everyone's kind of reached their limit. It's whatever o'clock in the morning. Let's just walk this through one more time, and then we'll call it a day, all right? Back, forward to the side, ha, 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 turn, stop, lose your mind, in.
What a relief. After that
We
session.
nailed it, didn't we? Yes.
If you put Jennifer Aniston underneath me now, I don't think I'd be able to do a thing. That's how tired I am.
I'm boiling, I'm melting away. But it's good.
How much better do you feel from this afternoon?
I feel it's achievable now.
Now that we know it, we can keep drilling it and drilling it and drilling it.
They're so much further ahead than this afternoon, but the fact of the matter is that, you know, I haven't said this in front of them, but they're still not far enough. We've still got so much work to do on Friday, and what scares me is that even though they've got the routine better, they don't magically lose that inconsistency they've got. So I could walk in on Friday, the day before the performance, and all this could have gone to pot. So you know what, deep down,
I'm still so worried. And my worst nightmare is I walk in there on Friday and we're back to square one again.